Yeah, so so we're gonna do a bit of a body scan with some tense and release. It's cool that we talked about the warrior so much because of its connection with the body. That's the other way I like to think about it. Like warrior is very much body, magician very much mind, lover very much your heart and emotions, king, a combination of all the ones. But warrior. We know that we hold a lot of energy in our body. We hold our trauma in our body, and just the tense and release is a great practice to try to move some of that energy. So we'll kind of go into eyes closed or that nice easy gaze, settle into our seat, feet on the ground, and slowing your breath down, whatever kind of pace feels good and natural to you. And as we're settling in, really feeling your feet connected to the ground, whether you're wearing shoes or not. Doing your best to spread those toes a bit, kind of like if you ever done a mountain pose in yoga. Nice spread toes, and feel your energy connecting to the earth. And if you're in a house or apartment, kind of feel yourself connected to the floor, that floor connected to the building connected to the earth, and a feeling your roots attaching to that building and going through that building into the earth. And as you're feeling grounded there, we'll kind of bring our awareness to the very top of our head, our crown. And as you're maintaining that breath and that awareness is up there, you want to kind of squeeze that top part of your head. Nice, tense, and then letting go. And as you let go, trying to fully relax that area you're just tensing. Breathe into that area. You can even imagine that energy kind of raining down, the energy we wanted to release and move, raining down through the rest of your body, through those roots to the earth. So we'll do a couple more times of that top part of your head is squeeze, release, and feel that energy travel down. And the final time, squeeze, release. We're going to kind of travel down the rest of our body, that same kind of action, and go to the front of our face, kind of furrowing that brow, and release. 2, second round, go, furrowing that brow, release. And again, furrow, release. And as you're going for the tense part, perhaps you're inhaling. As you release, letting that breath out with a nice exhale. You do the back part of your head. So kind of squeeze in that back part of your head. Release. Another squeeze. Release. And another squeeze. Release. Do the same with our jaw. And really clench it. And release. Round 2. Release. Round 3. Release. And we'll do the same. The traps, upper part of your shoulders. It's almost like you're shrugging it up and then letting those shoulders just kind of fall, let gravity take them. Again. Release. One more time. Shrug it up and release. We'll go to our chest muscles. Really flex them and let them go. Flex. Let it go. Flex. And let it go. Same with your upper back muscles. Kind of squeezing those scapula together and releasing. And just kind of let gravity take those arms back down. One more round. Squeeze. And release. And take our arms, our shoulders, our biceps, our forearms, our fists. You can go and make a fist, squeeze those arms hard as you can, then let it go. Again. Let it go. Again. Let it go. We'll move down to our abs, our abdominals core. Squeezing those abs. Ah, and then letting it go. When you're letting that go, it's like you're taking that filling that belly up, but just kind of relaxing that belly. So let's squeeze those abs and let it come out. We're not going to be posing for our Instagram picture. Really just let that gut come out. Squeeze. And last time, let it go. Now we're in the hip area, our glutes, perineum, groin area. We're gonna go ahead, squeeze all of that together so you really feel, if you're seated, feel your butt kind of lifting you up out of the seat and then back, down. So again, perineum, glutes, squeeze. Let it go. We'll go one more time, squeeze. And let it go. Moving down to our legs or our quads and our hamstrings, really squeezing and release. It's kind of hard to not squeeze your calves at the same time. So let's go ahead and squeeze those calves as well. So we're squeezing our front of our legs, back of our legs, and calf muscles. Same time, tense and release. Ooh, one more time, tense and release. And then go ahead, flex those toes and back down. One more time. Relax. Last one. Relax. And we can just kind of settle back into our bodies. A more chill, meditative state. Take a few more deep breaths with intention. And as you do so, just kind of do another body scan, maybe a quicker one. And you're just kind of taking a look at how your body feels. You all kind of know what it feels like to be tense and then let it go. Do you feel any kind of additional release that you had during the practice? Just kind of scan your body as you take about 3 or 4 more nice breaths. And that done, just kind of bring a little bit of movement back, the fingers, the toes, and gradually making your movements bigger, whatever feels natural. Maybe you sway, maybe you got to rotate, maybe you roll those shoulders, whatever feels good. With that, we'll bring it back together. Thank you, Hans, for letting me share my practice with you guys. I just learned that one recently. It felt pretty solid. I feel a little looser. How do you feel?
I feel great. Yeah, thank you.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
And I just, again, any man who's listening to this is a great thing to do at the end of the workday before you go back to your own home, if you're alone, to the home you share with a woman or kids. Some way of just letting all that stuff, all that tension that you carry around all day, especially if you're in that warrior
Yeah.
striving and struggling mode. They want to feel your strength, but they really want to feel your open heart.
Oh yeah.
That was a great exercise. Thank you.
Thank you for the space. Thank you for the space.
Yeah. So I've really enjoyed this, Leroy. Before I make my closing comments, I just want to invite you back. I'd love to explore some of the other archetypes. That was lovely for me to have you ask the questions and to demonstrate what that's like, maybe for guys who might do work with you.
Absolutely.
Give us your, how do we get in touch with you? How do we find you?
Yeah, best way to do it is there's email, which is Leroy at royflashgordon.com. And And then my Instagram is at Roy Flash Gordon. And that's really the best place, is where I hang out. That's where I post most of my content. And I got a whole lot of links there for all the ways that you can work with me, which again is the course, do one-on-one work. And of course, I also do a little Reiki healing as well, which I've really enjoyed, and look forward to integrating more to help men in their own healing and their practices as well.